Hey guys, it's Crystal here, and as you can probably tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a flip through of this journal. Done with it. And this is my January journal for the group we did, and I love it. I actually made mine into a one world journal, where that's just what it is. You pick a rule and you stick to it throughout the whole journal. Mine was I had to add something to every page that wasn't paper. Okay, so material, fabric, metal, a rock, it doesn't matter. Something that's not paper. So, we made these journals. They're really fun. They were the glue-in ones. Definitely, if you're wanting this type of look with just the chunky, you can just tell it looks like it's like 20 years old, but it's not. So, yeah, I'll put the video up there for how I shared how to make this. But let's do a flip through, right? And I say I feel that it's done, and I just finished today, so I need to put that in here. I don't date my pages. Don't do it. What I've started to do though in the last, oh gosh, pretty much after my first 3 or 4 journals, I started doing this, where I write when I started it and then when I end it. So, and I can always start and done. And today is April. I just wrote it earlier. 28th is what I'm gonna go with. I think it's 28th. Oh, 2019. Man. So, yeah, I know it's the point of signing my name because people could rip out the pages, but whatever. You never know. Some generation from here now, 10, 20 years after I'm dead, could come upon this in a garage sale and be like, who is that? So, you never know, right? Anyways, let's do a flip through. I am a little chatty today, so I'm going to warn you. I warn you about everything, guys. I warn you about you when I'm chatty. I warn you when I'm not. So, I give everybody a heads up. Alright, so let's get into it. I love this. No, I did not make this. This was sent to me by one of you fabulous ladies. Now, when I first started it, as you can see here, I didn't have the one rule yet. I think there's only this one. I think I ended up putting some on there. So I love this so much, I did not want to do anything to it to add. So I love that page. This has got everything in it. This is as close as I can get you guys. I hope you can see. I could pull you down a little more, but I don't really want to do that. So I'm hoping you guys can see this. I added all kinds of stuff. She was a tightrope. Isn't that cute? I just like that. Oh, alright, I'm alright. I used some pages I use a lot of this is a really old little book page. A lot of non-paper materials, and then others I had to barely put something on. So it depends on the day. I love this. I really enjoyed opening myself up with this one to use more non-paper items. So much in fact that, and I've always wanted to, so this was another reason why I did this to see if I would enjoy it, is I'm going to be, or I should say I'll be making, and it'll be in the group, so we'll be doing it together, guys, a fabric journal that is made of fabric journal. I've got all the materials now, so I'm excited. Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers. I did a few of these today, finished them off. While I was looking through it, because I was like, you know what, I haven't played with it in a while. I'm pretty done with it. She's so big. And these are actually ribbon tape, so it's ribbon. It's not paper. And this is, well, I guess you'd say technically paper, tissue paper, but I don't really count that. Or not tissue paper, it's, yeah. That's got a personal message to myself in there. But, you know, I got paper, I've got danglies. I try to use up a lot of the things that I know, that I hadn't used from you lovelies. So I'm going to be using a lot more of those in the all fabric journal. So this I loved, and then I try to leave it back because I love to see and tell me who sent it, you know. Because 10 years down the line, if I pick this up, I look at them and going, oh, I don't remember doing that. I can look over and say, no, that's from da-da-da. So this is a vellum back here. It's not paper. See? Cardboard. I guess you could say. This is drywall tape, and then we've got these that I sewed together. And you don't see anything like that, but I had it actually where this came out, so it was actually had pieces on it. But then later, I decided to glue it together to make a pocket. So, but it's got all kinds of fun things, and I just made this was the last time I think. Using desk art. Use some stuff on desk art and some paper beads because I made them and let's use them. So I don't do these type of journals a lot, but I liked it. I just love this. The music of my heart, and it's so pretty. A lot of these do have, I don't know. There's a few in here that I think I did do on camera. And a lot of them I did not put stuff on the back because, for one, I am such a total page whore. I love, when I make my journals, I always make them too big. And I just love stuffing them. And then as I'm working in them, it gets to where, oh my god, I can't do nothing. Like, you know, if this doesn't have anything on it, I'm okay with that. This one don't have anything with it. A lot of these I ended up leaving because they were pretty and I liked them. And really, guys, I can't fit much more. I'm happy with it. So it's done for me. I haven't played in it anymore. And I like it. And I love how this one turned out. That one was just some scraps and this pretty piece of moon that I had laying on my desk. I got this, oh my gosh, years and years ago, and a swap sent me just some bunch of goodies. And it was great because it's from Germany, so I got cool things like that. Some arting, and see, I just did that. Something simple on that. Like I said, there's a few pages, but I like that. I love that messiness. I don't have anxiety dreams. I don't have anxiety dreams. I'm living my anxiety dream. And we made a mess and tore it up and just went with my anxiety is how I was feeling at the time. Bentley's art got in here. I made that out of scraps. Desk art. And desk art is, guys, my desk is really clean right now and I'm trying to keep it that way for as long as possible, but I eventually get piles of, even if they're not on my desk, I have a pile of them off to the side. We all have it. It's like that one drawer that's a catch-all. So that's what I call desk art because that's the stuff was at the time on my desk, you know, so made pages out of that before I either threw away, gave away, or put it in the bin. I love that. That was a fun one. It was simple. It was a really simple one, guys. This is the adventure down there. I got kind of carried away on the heart art. That was when we did that. Yeah. Circles. These somebody gave me, and I made a page out of them. She got string around her. Wide open spaces, my mind, my body. You got all kinds of different you get some different things there, and of course the gods. And one thing I did know, I didn't realize that one was still in there. That one, I'm gonna have to tape it in there and get it glued in. I'll have to do something with that one. I'll throw something on that page. I didn't realize I had that one. She sees possibilities everywhere. She got a little butt necklace. Some silliness. These go into the next. You can see into the next, into the next, into the next. I had fun with that. It's so cool. I know I got a bit. I don't. God, guys, I'm sorry. I'm just. See, and I did put some. I used string for that. Some of them's got a lot, some of them don't have much. Tape transfer. Didn't quite turn out the way I wanted. I just playing around with stuff and trying stuff and burning stuff, and sometimes you just gotta play, you know? And tear up. I like that one. I did that one pretty early on. Working on this has been really fun. I really had fun doing that. No, naturally not. There's a lot of crackle paste in every one of my circly things. So yeah, that is it. But that's fine, because see guys, she's big. And all I'm going to use for a tie on this is actually a piece of fabric. I'm going to go through my stash because I don't like cutting up fabric or anything. So I know I have pieces, so I just got to find one enough to tie it around her. That's it. I don't want to put anything on it for a clasp or anything. I like it how she looks. She's pretty and she's got stuff hanging off. So thank you for everybody that has been on this January journal with me. It has been so much fun. And the last couple months, January I worked on it pretty steadily. February I did a lot too. But after that it was just picking up here and there. It's okay to have more than one journal going. In fact, I recommend it because if you only have one size of journal, you're going to get stumped. If you only have one pencil, you're going to get stumped. Or you're going to get not stumped, maybe to block. You're going to get that block. There are days that I come over here and there's no way I wanted to play in this. All I wanted to do was slap some paint and stuff around. Well, that's not what that journal is, and I need good thickness to do that. There's days when I want to work smaller. There's days when I go over there and no, nothing sounds good, but then I see that really big journal, or my big journal, my big ass journal, which was so much fun and a new experience. So yeah, I highly recommend having more than one journal. But I also recommend you to have, this is where I'm kind of contradicting myself, have one that's kind of a catch-all, if you know what I mean. As an example, I have several journals. You guys know that. Lots of journals. Here's just a couple, right? Now, I've got had her going. Oh, this isn't all of them. This one and this one. Now, both of these, this one and this one, are homemade journals, meaning I made them out of, well, you know, that one's made out of all kinds of different textures and papers and fabrics and stuff. This one's made out of all kinds of different, there's some mixed media, but there's some just different cardstocks. There's some boulders. There's all kinds of paper in this. And it's a different way of arting. You can go longer, you can tall. There's that. Well, then this one is kind of more of a catch-all. Because the paper, I could easily glued it and made it pretty thick. So I do a lot of different things in there. I can look at this. Has got several different pieces from different days. You know. So this one, and I have one that you'd more so art in, is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm almost done with this one, guys. I started this one October 2018. Okay. And I'm getting ready to finish it. I have. Oh, maybe I'm done. Two, three pages left in here. And this is the journal that I got at Walmart for under $3. It's mixed media paper to try it out. And guys, you guys know I use a lot. And I just glued 2 pages together, I think. Yes, only 2 pages together. And I watercolored in this. It held up. We'll do a different video on this, which will be soon. But this one is more my everyday journal. This one is the one I sit down when I don't want to journal, when I do not want to art. I literally am just hanging on by a thread, or I might not even be hanging on by a thread. I may be crying my eyes out, but I still have to art. So you need that one that, and I recommend something cheap where you're not worried about it wasting, to just sit down and let go. This is more of my, I guess you would say, visual journal, my feeling journal. There's a lot of pages that don't have things that I got done and just felt like it didn't need anything. There are still pages in here that were mood board inspired, we did in the group. And I've been trying to write down maybe a little bit over here to remind myself. For I can go back and share that type of stuff with you guys. Daily art play. That was did not want to art. and that's what this one is. The reason why I recommend you have one that you do that in is because you fill it up quicker. There's nothing better than that done feeling. The feeling of finishing things. It doesn't matter if you're 2 years old or 100. It just matters in what you're doing that makes you happy. You know? Gives you that finished feeling. For us, when we get older, maybe it's just making it to the bathroom without pissing down our leg. But that's a great feeling when you accomplish those things. You get my drift, guys. So it's always fun, especially when you have a lot of journals, because it just feels like you never do anything. You're not going anywhere. And it's easy to feel like you get overwhelmed. But if you have that journal that you fill up quicker, or you do quicker, you get that feeling of you accomplish something. You know, a lot of people, well, why do you do that? Who gives a shit why? If you like it, do it, right? And that kind of helps your mind go, oh, we're getting stuff done because we finished a journal. It's just, those dang old happy vibes you get for those type of things. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I warned you I was a talker today. And a little of my ramblings. Heads up, I am going to be doing a collab video, and I say collab, but it's just me and my hubby. We're going to be doing a video, and it is not going to be on art. It will be on, we're going to be talking about depression and anxieties and all the things that I deal with, and he helps me deal with too. Because I often forget things. And I thought it would be a good way to just to put it out there, because I know there's husbands out there that deal with this too. So yeah, we're gonna be doing something like that coming soon, because I often get, how do you do it? How do you art every day? How do you do it? So we're gonna talk about that, and on the top of that, that goes with my depression and stuff. So it'll be a smorgasbord of talk fest. It will not be live. No. We're just going to sit down and talk it out, and maybe I'll ask for maybe some questions you guys would like to know and ask, and I'll have a list and we'll do that. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great week, day, minute, hour, whatever it is. Happiness to you. Go make a mess and art it out, guys. Don't use an excuse. Just do it. Bye.